Hi everyone, welcome back to Vital Healing. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Dr. Candida Schwartz. I am a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer. Today we are going to talk about allergies, specifically the seasonal allergies, but what I'm going to be, the tips that I give you and the demo that I do at the end with the longer talk about various ingredients in the demo, that they would probably help with any kind of allergy that you are facing throughout the year. But I'm specifically talking about seasonal allergies and specifically inflammation, right? We talk about inflammation gets a lot of press nowadays, but these things that I'm going to talk about can be really, really helpful with these subjects. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So comment below, where are you at with your allergies? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Yeah, and please subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell. As a YouTuber, it really promotes my channel and it's really helpful and very appreciated. So thank you. So before I do the demo, again, I am just going to talk about three really important things that need to be addressed right off the bat when it comes to allergens and inflammation. The first thing is the minute you start to feel the runny nose, the watery eyes, the congestion in your ears, the scratchy throat, the tightness in your chest, and I would even say if you're getting any skin issues that might be coming up for you, the minute that happens, write it down in your phone, write it down in your calendar, put it into your phone. And then make another note in your phone or on your calendar, something that you're gonna always have. And I would say about a month before when you start noticing the symptoms, the allergic symptoms, a month before, write down, start allergy self-care protocol, okay? And again, I'm gonna talk more about this later, but that is the first tip. The reason why is the stronger, the deflamed, I know that's not a word, but it should be, the more inflammation we can get rid of out of your body, the stronger and healthier and purified your body can be, the less mucus will be available for these antigens. That's kind of a scientific medical term for the allergens. It's also going to be for viruses and fungus and bacteria, but we're not talking about that today. So the less mucus, the less inflammation that's in your body, the cleaner and clearer your body is, the more your immune system has antioxidants really going into it and strengthening all of the cells in the body, the less the allergic reaction once the pollens come out or the whatever, the grasses, whatever, are going to create a horrible allergic reaction in your body. I hope that makes sense. Please comment below if that didn't make sense and I'll redo this video. Okay. Tip number 2, the number one way, and there are a lot of things that you can do for allergies, lots of great things that you can do for allergies, but before you do any of that, increase your water. So when you start that anti-inflammatory self-care protocol that's in your phone, start drinking a lot more water. The reason why is that, again, tons of things that you can be sold for allergens, but for allergies, but the number one mucus breaker upper, mucolytic, lyses mucus, breaks up mucus, is water. Clean, filtered, pure water, okay? The third tip that I want to talk about right off the bat is the number one mucus maker is glucose, specifically white processed sugar. So a little extra with that is dairy. There are two molecules that make up a lactose molecule in dairy. The first one is glucose. That's right. So they react and cause inflammation, dairy and sugar, essentially in the same way. So if you struggle with allergies, start pounding the water at least a month before you know you're going to get that allergic, you know you are prone to allergies. Start a month before drinking water cutting back or eliminating dairy and sugar. And again, we're going to do a demo now. But those things alone are incredible. Ways that I like to make myself drink more are bark flower essences. There are so many different flowers. So pick your emotional issue that you're going through or whatever you want to bring into your life. Clematis keeps you active and presently active in your current life. Star of Bethlehem, really beautiful to connect to spirit and increase hope and faith and trust to higher self. Sweet chestnut, if you're really struggling with the dark night of the soul. Elm, if you're really indecisive. But there are hundreds of these flower essences. A few drops in a big old quart of water, you will drink water more. It'll taste better and you'll get that emotional support. There you go. So there's that. I just like to talk about that. There's so many, but it's a really nice way to get a little energy medicine, a little emotional support, and it'll help you drink more water. Okay? So now I have a medicinal strength tea here. I will put the directions below in the link. In the description part, but this is a medicinal strength tea. So this is different than just taking a loose leaf tea bag, steeping it for a few minutes and sipping it. If you're on a lot of cardiovascular meds, diuretics, blood sugar regulating meds, lithium, blood thinners, you might want to go that route. A dandelion tea bag might be, and maybe just once a day. Talk to your doctor, obviously, but that's a lighter, safer way to approach it. But if you're not on, so anytime you're on a lot of medications or have chronic illness, please talk to your doctor first, okay? But if you're not and you struggle with allergies, a month before, start making this. And you'll want to drink you could drink all 3 to 4 cups of this. And I'm going to show you some fun ways to do it. So again, dandelion root. The root is very grounding. The root of a plant is different medicinally than the leaves, than the stems, than the flower blossoms. They each kind of bring a different energy and healing to whatever the tincture or the tea or however you're using it. So this is the root. And I chose the root because it's really good for cleaning out the liver and the gallbladder. The dandelion is also, the dandelion is great for, it's such a great antioxidant. It's such a good detoxifier. It can help. And the reason why you don't want to be on medications doing this is that it can naturally lower your blood sugar. It can curb your appetite. It can clean out your digestive organs. It can, what else? It's a diuretic. So that's why you don't want to be on these medications and also drink medicinal strength tea and really flood your system with these herbs, because then then your blood pressure might get too low, or your blood sugar might get too low. So that's why, again, talk to a doctor if you're on those medications or have chronic illness. But for everybody else, what I like to do is I like to pour maybe 8 ounces, and then I take some yummy frozen Maine blueberries for antioxidant. They are strengthening to the cell lining. They're really supporting and getting that immune system up and running, really strengthening the body. And then I like to add frozen cherries. Really great for arthritis, gout, pain of any kind. But again, that beautiful red color and that beautiful blue color, they are just such great antioxidants. Then I would squeeze some lemon. Again, more vitamin C, a little more liver detoxifying, just great antioxidants. And the frozen fruit kind of serves as ice, and then I use my little metal straw, and it's like a lovely It's a lovely, like, it makes me feel like it's a little cocktail, right? And although the straw might not work for this with the blueberries, I usually do it with the cherry. So, Oh, and then one more thing, hawthorn extract. Great for cardiovascular health, great for antioxidant. It's a berry. It's those berries that come out in at Christmas time. You do 1/8 of a teaspoon per cup. Stir it around. It adds some natural sweetness. The thing about the dandelion and the nettles is that they're bitter, and bitter are really great for digestion. Bitter, bitter isn't really like prominent in American cuisine. We have sweet and salty and sour, and but we don't really have bitter. And bitter, I mean, it's just so good for getting you prepped for healthy digestion. And your gut, your microbiome, like when all of those organs are really functioning well, you aren't going to have those allergic reactions. And then the other thing in the tea, sorry about this, guys, is nettles. Nettles are high in quercetin. They're high in vitamin A, E, C, K. They're just filled with antioxidants. They're deflammers. They lower inflammation. They're great for blood sugar. All of these herbs do so many wonderful, great things. I can't believe I didn't talk about nettles. That was actually like the reason I chose the tea. Anyways. The other thing I wanted to show you, so you could drink this, you could drink it warm, like I said, but right now it's hot, and like my husband is starting to show signs of allergic reaction. So, but it's hot, like he doesn't want to drink hot tea. So I do it this way to make it so he has a nice cocktail. But what I also do sometimes is I take it all and I put it in the blender, and I do a nice little kind of shake. And I let it go for, I don't know, 20 seconds. It's worth it. And then you have this yummy, delicious, frothy, yummy, yummy, yummy. And now you definitely can use this. It's delicious. I love it. It's nice and beautiful and frothy and beautiful and delicious. A couple of other things I wanted to talk about. In this could be your morning breakfast. Add your collagen powder, add your avocado if you want, add your mushrooms, add, turn this into the smoothie that you desire, right? Great way to start the morning, even just like this. When I made this, I added some English breakfast tea. And the reason why is because I did decaf English breakfast, because that's what my husband likes. It's a flavor that he likes. Instead of that decaf tea, and again, I will put this all below, you could do licorice, cinnamon, fresh ginger, fresh turmeric. There are tons of herbs, but I'm not going to go into all of those herbs because then they're a little bit more obscure, and I don't think we need to go there. Essential oils that would be really great. Peppermint, lemon, lavender if you tolerate. Just one drop in these. Just do like a doterra, like a pure high-grade oil that's oral. But peppermint, lemon, and lavender, that one drop would be really, really great for inflammation and fighting the allergy season. Start early, drink lots of water, avoid sugar and dairy, start at least a month before. And if I were you and I wasn't on medication, like I talked about earlier, I would do 3 of these a day. And because that's the thing with herbs, you kind of have to flood the system with them. They have a short half-life, so you need to keep them continually going into your body. Again, there are great supplements, and you could start those before and like a month before. And as a naturopath, I'm happy to help you with that, but there are so many different doctors that can help with that. Acupuncturists, craniosacral therapy is great. Chiropractics can really be helpful for this. So I hope this made sense. And I hope that you heed all of these warnings and all of this advice, because come a month from now, if September is when you get the hay fever and you're feeling crummy, I can't tell you how much this elixir and these little tips that I gave you are going to set you up to be so much happier, healthier, have more energy, feel incredible, and inadvertently the inflammation will clear everywhere in your body. The antioxidants will work for everything in your body. So whatever your ailment is, it'll help. Okay? Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Every Thursday, and sometimes you get an extra bonus one. All right. Thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell, comment below. And my website, all of my offerings, everything's below if you want to get in touch with me. Have a great day. Take really great care. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.